Blood sugar and ketones. When should you test for your blood sugar and why? As well as your ketones, because a lot of you guys don't know when to test and you have a difficulty interpreting the numbers. So let's get into it. Welcome everyone to my very humble life, because today I got on top of rafters that were up 16 feet because one of the builders, he had like not an anxiety attack, but sort of, and he just couldn't get up there. Yesterday, fine. Today, couldn't get up there. And I'm like, we need to get this barn done. So yes, I'm paying people, but I went up there and then drilled in the 2x4 beams on top of the rafters. I sweated a bucket load. So this is me glowing. I am so sticky, but that's okay. Let's get right on into interpreting the numbers. Not just interpreting the numbers, but when do you test? Actually, that's more important for now. For those doing a ketogenic or carnivore diet, please get a glucometer, please. Very, very important. That will put the kibosh on all the noise when it comes to how much protein and how much fat. On a low carb, high fat, ketogenic, keto omnivore, and carnivore. I know. Let's get into when you should test. Let's start with glucose. There are several different times of day and reasons why you test all over the place. The most objective time to test your blood sugar with the prick method is in the morning, fasted on an empty stomach, because you haven't done anything all night. You've just been like supposedly staying still. That's when your blood sugar should be very stable. You've already digested your food from the night before, and you should be in between a 75 and an 83 milligrams per deciliter, or a 4.3 to a 4.5 in millimoles. I know. Forget the whole Don's phenomenon. That's a dump of glucose. I've been doing this for a long time and working with people who use glucometers, and a dump of glucose that early in the morning is blood sugar dysregulation and dysglycemia. So that's the tight range you should be in. That's the objective time. First thing, just like open your eyes, have it right next to your bed, the glucometer, and test. Don't go to the bathroom, don't walk around, don't take a walk, don't take the dogs outside. Test. The next time you can test is 2 hours after a meal. Not 1, 2. A lot of you guys are testing 2. My blood sugar is high. Yes, your body's going to be secreting insulin. Your blood sugar is going to be high within the first 30 minutes to an hour. On to the second hour, it should drop back down to that morning fasted number. When you go to 3 hours, you're getting a little bit too far out of the zone of testing, the objective testing time. You can also test your blood sugar for food sensitivities, because every time your body's pissed off, your blood sugar spikes, or it drops like a bouncing ball. Now we've got fasted in the morning, 2 hours after a meal. Now you can test post-workout. You can test in the afternoon after you've had lunch to see if you've got a reactive hypoglycemia or postprandial. You can test if you bump your elbow. You can test in the middle of the night if you're waking up to see if there's a spike drop. Or you can use a continuous glucose monitor for 2 weeks that's on your shoulder, a patch, and the numbers are super incorrect, but the algorithm is correct. So you can watch the patterns of when it spike drops. You can test for hypoglycemia. You can test for food sensitivities. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Food sensitivities. You test about 10 minutes before you eat a food that you're like not sure about, and then up to 2 hours later. So, and then compare those two numbers. They shouldn't be within 5-point difference for food sensitivities. For example, if you test your blood sugar before you eat some egg whites or eggs, and you've got like an 82. And then you eat eggs, 2 hours later you test and your blood sugar is 95, you're sensitive to eggs. I know. That's when you should test. Your ketones should be between a 1.8 and a 3.0. Ketones tend to work succinct with your blood sugar. So if your blood sugar is high, your ketones are low. If your blood sugar is low, your ketones are low. On occasion, your blood sugar can be high and your ketones be within a 1.8 to 3.0, let's say 2.5. And you're like, well, my blood sugar is 98, but my ketones are 2.5, I feel great. You're making ketones, but you're not using them all. Your blood sugar and your ketones have to be in perfect ranges because you won't be deeply ketotic. You will be like sometimes making ketones, sometimes having energy, and often not having energy. Another really important thing to understand, do not prick your finger more than once. If you keep pricking it, your blood sugar is going to change. You're going to get 4 different crazy numbers because every time you prick, the body responds to the prick. Blood sugar changes. One time, that's the objective time because your mind goes, I don't like that number. I'm going to test again, and I'm going to test again. That's subjective. Testing in the morning is objective. Do not test your ketones in the afternoon. That's what you ate. My Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook fan page is Stephanie the Business Person. If you guys feel like you need help, you can sign up for a consultation at stephanieperson.com, or you can sign up for my course where I cover all 3 diets because I'm realizing you guys can't just do carnivore or keto or even low carb, high fat for various reasons like histamine, thyroid, hypoglycemia. stephanieperson.com if you want to sign up for that monthly subscription. And I'm still working on the challenge in between the barn and my mom and the house and the animals, and I'm out.